Hey guys, today for writing we're going to be practicing writing true stories. Now we did true stories at the very beginning of this school year, but it's been a little while, so I want us to talk about a few things about true stories before we get started. So I want you to remember the very beginning of the school year when we talked about it. A true story is something that has actually happened. So I would draw this for my kids. I would say it's not about something make-believe. Here's my scary little ghost. It's not about something make-believe. We want to write about something true that's happened to us. So here we have like our little slide. This is something true. You might have gone to the park, or maybe you have a slide in your backyard. We want to hear about something true that's happened to you. This is my dog Bandit. Okay, the next thing we want to do is think. Think about something interesting that you want to write about. So right now I'm going to think, And I think I want to write to you about the time that I made donuts with my kids, Connor and Liara. So I'm going to write to you about that. The next thing we want to do is we want to practice either with your mom or your dad, maybe your brother or sister, or maybe just in your head. Practice telling that story with a storyteller's voice. You want that story to be as interesting as you can make it. Because, for example, if I'm writing to you about the donuts that we made, I wouldn't just say, we made donuts. We ate the donuts. The end. Because it wouldn't be a very interesting story, and you wouldn't want to read that story over and over. So we want to create that really interesting story. So practice using a storyteller's voice, and then we're going to get to our pictures. In our pictures, this guy just wants cuddles. In our pictures, first I want you to tell us who is your story about? Who is in your story? Who? Who did it happen to? I also want to know where. Where was your story? Here we have a little swing. If I had my swing, it might be at the park or maybe in my backyard. So where? And last, we want to know what. What were you doing? So who was there? Where were you? And what were you doing? If I was swinging on a swing set, I'm going to draw me. Here I am. And my hair is flying behind me because I'm going really fast. So who was there? Where were you? And what were you doing? Lastly, for your last challenge, I want you to try to also use at least one, maybe two speech bubbles. If this is me and I'm on my swing, I might use a big speech bubble. I'll put it down here. And I might be saying, wee! And I'm gonna use an exclamation mark because I'm super excited about swinging. Okay, so right now I want you to find a really comfortable spot, find something to write with. This is one of my favorite chairs in our house. Really love this chair. So I am going to get comfortable. I have my blanket. And I have all my markers right beside me. I found something to write with, and I am going to write about the time that I made donuts with my kids. So I hope you find a really comfortable spot and you get started writing too. I'm going to touch base and show you what I've written in just a minute. Talk to you in a minute. Okay guys, so I wrote my story about making donuts, and I wanted to show you what I have so far. So here I wrote Connor Want was one of the words that we worked on last week, things that we want and need. So Connor wanted to make donuts. And here we were sitting on the couch and I gave him a light bulb because he's like, ooh, let's make donuts. He says, we can make donuts. Here is where I'm going to need your help writing out everything that I want to write out. So here I have our mixing bowl and everybody's working together and we're putting stuff in to make our yummy donuts. You can tell that I added my kitchen cabinets and a refrigerator. I don't know about you guys, but I have stuff all over my refrigerator. So I added that too. And here I said, we had donuts for a yummy snack. And here I have one speech bubble. We're all saying it. We're saying yum because we have our tray of donuts. Everybody has a big glass of milk, and we have our donuts that we've taken big bites out of. Okay, so what happened first? Connor wanted to make donuts. We worked together to make the donuts, and then we got to eat the donuts. That's a beginning, middle, and end. But really quickly, I'm gonna need your help on this page because there were some tricky words that I wanted to use. So here I started off and I said we, and I wanted to write the word worked. Worked is a really tricky word, so I'm gonna try to stretch it out with you guys. Are you ready? So we're gonna do that together. I'm gonna leave a finger space. We're gonna say worked, worked, we worked together. Together we're gonna break up. We're gonna write the word to first. To. We worked together. What makes the sound? It's Talking Tess and Harry Hatman.
Together.
Yes. We work together. We work together to. We worked together to make.
Donuts.
Make.
Donuts.
And we're going to talk about this very soon. I'm going to have a magic E here at the end. And the magic E makes Mr. A say his name instead of Annie Apple. We work together to make donuts.
Yes, I knew it.
Nuts. Donuts. We work together to make donuts. And now we're going to put a period. Or maybe we can even use an exclamation mark because we could say it kind of excited. Like, we work together to make donuts because we were excited about making them. So we had our idea. We made the donuts. And then the best part, we got to eat them. Okay, now it's your turn. I want you to get that idea of something that you've been doing at home, and I want you to tell me what happened first, what happened next, and what happened last. So we're excited to see what you guys write about. Bye.